told you, King Piccolo was the old me. This is not gonna end like it did before.
Guess it's my turn.
How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking on the new Devil Awakens challenge event. For this one, we actually have a couple of missions that we have to complete in order to get that. And it looks like we're kicking things off with a super. So outside of the one clear with 6 planetary destruction category allies, there are a number of missions that require us to use specific characters, such as one that requires us to use a Trunks, Kid Trunks that is, one that requires us to use a Videl, one that requires us to use a Gohan Teen, and a Goten. So we're actually doing all of those missions in a single one here in this video. And as you can see here, we actually got a pretty decent starting turn. So we're running a movie hero setup because it's the easiest way to do this, right? So we see on this turn we have our Videl covered by the new free-to-play STR Videl, who has been easy aid. She's actually incredibly good, and lucky us, both Broly Supers are on Beast Gohan. So we're running movie heroes as Gogeta Blue with our lead, and so the basic plan is to have one rotation of Beast and Orange Piccolo, so that way they can kind of do their thing there, and the other rotation just kind of floating around a bit. We could maybe, it depends on how things go, but look at that. So that's the cool thing. She actually has a really good chance to dodge, and when she does dodge that Videl, she basically gets more defensive. So okay, this is gonna be tough here. Oh wow, that's terrible. Okay, we definitely needed the 18 key. Well, lucky us, there is only 2 attacks there in the middle, and there we go. Super slot 1. Ooh, 200k. That's actually not too bad considering we're Fizz type. There you go. And it does look like he raises attack after supering too. Alright, so you can see here we brought the Gohan and Goten, the LR Go Bros. They fulfill the condition of both the Teen Gohan and the Goten, so that'll help us with that part of the mission. And then of course we have the new STR Videl EZA to cover the Videl mission, and he's on the other rotation, but we have the Int Super Saiyan Kid Trunks, the new free-to-play unit. He covers, of course, the Trunks. You could also use the Tech Trunks and Int Goten, the Majin Buu Saga ones. They fit on a movie heroes lead too. You could double them up. Might try that if this one doesn't work out, but we would still need the Gohan Teen. That's the issue. Ooh, actually. So, I mean, actually a Majin Buu Saga setup works really good for this too, if you have that. But then you run the risk of bringing a character whose name includes Goku, which could then buff Broly, right? So he still does get that buff for Goku being on the rotation, so yeah, it may not necessarily be the best thing in the world to have him on there. Alright, there we go. So honestly, not too bad. Gobos took a little damage there, but I mean, other than that, you know, it wasn't too bad. Alrighty. Okay, let's grab that with Beast Gohan. Grab that with Orange Piccolo, and then, you know what, we'll just float off the Trunks here. Probably not even going to get to attack here. We did take a lot of damage there, but at least we know that this rotation Broly won't do anything to Beast. Yep, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, nice. And we get the double super with Gohan, which should be enough to kind of clean up things here on this rotation and drives us into the next phase. There we go. So now here's this thing where things get a little tricky. Jeez. Yeah, okay, so here's where things get a little tricky because this is the first boss to implement the boss critical hit mechanic. So if he launches a super and that super attack connects, he is guaranteed to deal a critical hit to us, which will pretty much end anyone in the game. There are very few units, aside from like Beast Gohan, that are going to survive that. I had Orange Piccolo take a super earlier with his full build up, with his passive still up, and he took 700k pre-super from it. So like it does damage. But lucky us, Videl gets the dodges here, so we didn't have to take anything pre-super from her. Like I said, she's actually really good. She's not dealing any damage here, but that's fine. She was able to dodge one tank. So here goes the super. If this connects, we die. Like, plain and simple. And she dodges. Yes. Okay, so now Gogeta can do his thing here in the second slot. Alright, we get an additional super. Alright, nice. We get another one. Alright, and out come the Gobros. We are able to get their 18 key this time. Actually, we should have a lot of extra defense here. But unfortunately, we don't really get to test that out because we didn't do any extra supers, but also we're not taking any attacks from him, which is fine. That's more than happy for us. Okay, so let's see here. Let's start by transforming Gogeta Blue. Alright, excellent. So we get a nice little heal up too for doing that. So that really helps us. Let's see, let's do Beast Gohan.
Is that all you've got?
Alrighty, so now we are protected this turn. We can let Orange Piccolo do some damage to slot 1, and then Beast Gohan take all those hits, right? Perfect. Okay, we do that. And then we grab this with Gogeta, and Gogeta Blue, even though he won't get any dodges in this turn, will still be able to do quite a bit of damage after Beast gets his attacks off. Alright, here we go. 16 million out of Beast. Not a whole lot. Obviously, we would want to normally put him in slot 3 for the extra damage. But I don't want to break up the rotations. Not just yet, because there's a chance we might not kill him in time for coming back to this rotation. So, alright, but we are still dealing quite a bit of damage here. Alright, Gogeta Blue gets his attack off. There's one. We get another one. Alright, we get another one. Perfect. This is exactly what we want out of Gogeta. Just keep those supers coming. Alright, so we got pretty close. We got less than a quarter left of his health, so pretty darn good considering it's only the, second turn here. So let's transform Gogeta Blue. Alright, excellent. So, now we got Gogeta Blue transformed. We do have a 70% chance of dodge here, so let's go ahead. You know what? We'll take advantage of that in slot 1. And then that way, if he dodges, we at least can get a little bit of critical hit in. And then we'll send off the Del. Perfect. And we get the dodge. Nice. Alright, nice. We get another super here. Now, only one attack going to be pretty low chance of actually doing a critical hit here. Oh, and there we go. We actually get it when I say that. That's funny. And another one. Excellent. Okay, we get another super here. Alright, so post-super Trunks ought to be alright here, having type... Oh, never mind, I lied. Wow, okay, I was going to say, having type advantage, we might be okay here, but no, he has to dodge. And we did manage to get the dodge there, so we're good. Then we get the dodge out of the Videl. Perfect. Okay, so everything went according to plan there. And we have less than 1 HP bar left. And we have a Gohan, who we can just chuck in the... I mean... We could use the giant form and get rid of the super, but I feel like it's better just to do this and let Beast Gohan finish up by doing what Beast Gohan does best. Alright, there we go. And now with 13 million and an action cancel coming on the way, we're going to go ahead and... Let's see, do they get it? They should get the kill. They'll get the killing blow. We get the KO screen. Yes, we do. That's what I was hoping for. Perfect. Look at that. Such a beautiful KO screen. Don't much get to see it, so glad we got to see it here. So, there you have it, folks. There is all of the missions to be completed in the new Devil Awakens challenge event against the Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. This is quite a difficult event, especially if you end up bringing a Goku along with you. It'll become even more difficult the more you do it. But I do like the event, right? The idea of having certain characters be useful in the fight, especially like these free-to-play characters who may not have use elsewhere. I kind of like it in that regard because there's still a challenge here, right? With the boss being able to do something like crit, I mean, that means any team you bring could potentially see a very dangerous situation in the final fight, but it was fun nonetheless. So guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know what was the setup you guys used to beat this stage and all of the missions for utilizing the various characters. What setup did you use? I went with a movie hero setup, but there's a few others you can use. I'd love to know what you guys are doing in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.